Hello everyone, and welcome to my latest video. This is the, come on camera, work with me. This is my HO scale. GE, sorry, I'm used to saying SD, GE -8 -40 BW. That's a mouthful. It's in the Santa Fe war bonnet scheme. I know y'all can't exactly see it. I will try my best to. You'll be able to see it better when it gets into better light. Sorry about my lighting. I'm just trying to get this lighting to work, but it doesn't really want to work with me. Let's try that. There, I mean, that's the best I can get right now. Let's try something. There we go. That's as good as it's gonna get for right now. You can get better video. You can get a better look at it while it's running. But for right now, that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, let's start this review. I just got this off of eBay. And it was supposed to have DCC already installed. I got it here, and it did, but it did not work. There's some malfunction in the decoder, and it does not work. And he sent me the jumper board, which, nice, that's a good thing to do. So, thank you to GeorgeDog6000 on eBay. I got this locomotive, but he sent me the jumper board, and I really did not feel like putting this jumper board in there. We tried to hook up the jumper board and got a little frustrating. So I just said, forget it. We're gonna hot wire this sucker so it works. So we just hooked up all the wires to the motor and got all the positive wires hooked up to the motor, and all the positive light wires hooked up to the motor, and all the negative electricity wires to the motor, and all the negative light wires to the motor. So when it runs, the reverse and the forward light both come on, no matter which way it's going. So the directional headlighting just got thrown out the window. But you know what? I don't care. Unless you're really paying close attention, there's a box car behind the locomotive, and you can't see the reverse light because there's a box car in the way. So y'all can't tell if it's on or not. But y'all can see the front one very nicely. And I didn't mention this. This locomotive is 18 years old. And for an 18-year-old locomotive, this thing is quiet. I mean, I just oiled it up. It's ready for the review. And it's been doing perfect on the layout for the last 5 minutes because I just got done hot wiring this thing. So it is ready for the review. Well, it's ready to run on the review. So I mean, the only thing about it is I added those flags on the front, and I added the flags because the real 549 has flags, or later in its life, flags were added. Because normally, when it was first painted, it had no flags. But later on, towards 1976, Santa Fe painted their SD45s in the bicentennial scheme and added flags to the other more common locomotives that were commonly running the rails and never took them off. So later in its life, it had flags put on it. So I decided, why not? And I put the flags on it. The flag doesn't look right. I think it's just because that's what the locomotive looks like, so it's supposed to be conforming to the locomotive. It just doesn't look right at a distance. Because that toolbox bumps out a little bit. It just doesn't look right at a distance, but when you get closer, it looks perfect. So that's a little history on the locomotive. It is a Walthers, not an Atlas. I know right now Atlas is the only company that makes them, but Walthers used to. But in 1995, they stopped. So I'm not sure if it's exactly 18 years old, but the last one was made 18 years ago, so it's 18 or older. Hey, this train could vote if it wanted to. So, and it could go get a lottery ticket too. It's older than me. It's funny. I have a train that's older than me. So it's very strong. It's one of my heaviest. I have 3 locomotives and they're one's a Walthers Proto, and these two are, this one and my one and only Amtrak train are Walthers locomotives. Just that one, the one you're looking at, and the Amtrak loco are train line, but they all weigh about 2 pounds. The 2 train line ones weigh just under 2 pounds, where the Proto one weighs exactly 2 pounds. So this one is like a pound, 0.7. But I mean, plenty enough for towing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, sometimes 12 train cars. Right now I don't have my caboose. I'm using my EOT. Sometimes I add the caboose to the end. But I plan on getting another well car, so it'll be 13 to 12.
Good. Hmm? Doing good? Hmm? You about ready for your pizza?
Yeah, in a minute or two, Grandpa.
Huh?
In a minute or two when I'm done with the video.
Okay.
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 Okay. So.
It's looking good.
Yeah, it is. I'm really happy with the locomotive.
All right.
So, like I just said to my grandpa, I'm really happy with the locomotive. So I think we'll run it now. So we'll wrap this review up by running the locomotive. Sorry, I don't have the best lighting on my layout right now. That's my light for the camera and everything. So I'm going to move my light down here. Ah, dang. Okay. Hold on just a second, guys. Watch the pretty train. She makes her trip around the corner. That's not good. Okay. Oops. Accident. Everything's okay. The train's okay. We're good. I just knocked off one of the containers, but we're good. We're good. Okay. Here we go. This is my favorite shot of the locomotive. Oh, I added this piece of styrofoam so when you go off the branch line, you kind of get that effect that you're gone. So, I'll set it up. The locomotive should come around in a second. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh! Forgot my phone did that. Here she comes. Very nice. We'll see if it can get dark so you can see the headlight. There we go. And like I said, even though it's going forward, the rear light is on. So, I'm going to try to stop this right at the 10-minute mark. And Nope, not going to happen because I want to see the EOT come around. I'll see it one more time. As you can tell, she's a very quiet locomotive. I'm very happy with it. Again, thank you to George Dog 6000. He's a nice guy on eBay. He'll answer any questions about the locomotive. And thank you all. And good night. I will leave you with the EOT.